What's up, YouTube? This is Edgar with Joe's Gaming Electronics, and today I'll be showing you how to replace your main board on the right side of your Bose Ultras. And the tools you need for this, first of all, soldering iron, pry tool, 2.0 Phillips screwdriver, soldering paste, and I always say this in every video I make. I use tweezers because I got fat fingers and there's a lot of wires you have to solder and unsolder, and it just makes life a lot easier. All the tools you see here are in the description, as well as this repair video and the schematic for the wires. Or what you can do is grab your phone and take a photo of the wires so you remember and have it sitting next to you so you can see. First, we'll start flipping the headphones over. I want to take the ear pad off, and that is as easy as using this pry tool. It sits on 5 clips, 6. Once you get the first 3, the rest pops off. And this does sit on tape, but I've done so much videos with these headphones, tape's kind of giving out. Want to remove that. Now, usually you have 1, 2, 3, 4 screws that you see here. I have 2 of them taken out already just to make it easier, and you'll have to take out these top screws. Once those screws are taken out, pop this off, grab your flat pry tool, pick up that clip, take your speaker off. There's some glue sitting here holding these clips down, but you don't have to worry about that first. You gotta unsolder all these wires. And the fast way to do that is the solder paste. Just make sure and ensures all the solder will stay on the point and not come off and go to the other points. So you just want to put a little dap on each one just to make it easier to unsolder and resolder. And the way I do this, grab like this. I'm gonna grab my tweezers, grab my prying tool, my solder tool, and we want to go to top, middle, bottom. Easiest way to do it instead of going one side or another, and just like that. And I use the soldering iron at 500 Celsius. This makes it so you don't have to hold the soldering iron on top of the points too long and damage the board. Literally 1 second, if not less. Put it on there, pull it off, and just like that. Boom. This part sometimes a little difficult. You gotta take this glue off these points. Usually you can, with a little pressure, pop it off. But if you do not want to risk ruining these ribbons, you could use heat. Hair dryer could work. You can use your soldering iron a little bit, just like for a few seconds, put it on there, and then grab a prying tool. And it came off a little bit, but yeah, heat would be the easiest way. But if you just play with it, especially if you have a flat head, smaller prying tool, you could pop off the glue there. I just like to apply some heat. Hair dryer would work just the same, just like that. See, when heat is applied, it just pops pretty much right off. Pick this up. Just be very careful. You do not want to rip these ribbons, as they're very important. That's the first one. Hold up my hand. Okay, it can be a little bit more difficult for some reason. There you go. Yeah, this stupid glue they put on here.
Hey, this is Joe from the Sauna. If this video brought you value, please support us by buying parts, tools, refurbished electronics, or sending your device in for repairs so we can keep offering you free repair tutorials. Back to the video.
Is very annoying, but once you pop that off, you have 1 screw to take apart or take off. I've done too much video. And then that pops off glue there, just like that. And here's your right side main board. Take that off, grab your new one. For this instance, I'm using the same one. Place it back, keep these up. And the way you know it's back into position is you get it into that. You'll see a little pin right where you put the screw in, and this tiny hole right there needs to be inside there. Once that's in there, you know you hit the jackpot. If I could just make this look a little bit easier. There you go. You want to screw your board in, not too hard. Once it stops giving, don't go any further. You'll go right through the board and ruin your head. Now you want to work your way back up with all the soldering. You want to work bottom row, middle, top. Simple as that. I could zoom in a little bit. Mainly you're gonna see my hairy hands, but we'll make it work. And I already added paste, but just in case, you want to add a little bit more solder paste. Spread it around, make everyone happy. You can put peanut butter on your jelly sandwich, you know. You don't go easy on the peanut butter, but you also don't go easy on your jelly. Perfect analogy. And since I have the schematics sitting right there, I can see blue goes first, and we're probably gonna mute me here because I love to talk and I can just bring up everything, like the weather. Here in Washington, the weather, you know, it's okay. A little annoying, raining every single day, but you know, we live to the next day. Just keep fixing more headphones. Makes everyone happy. Oh, look at that. Already got the wrong one. Talking too much again. That first, would you look at that? Amazing. Now we got green copper. Beautiful. Got this little tan gray. Oh, look at that. Put a little bit of solder on my ear pad. Okay. See, this is where taking good photos of the wires comes in handy, because there's a few colors that are very, very, you know, this might be pink. No, this is pink, but I'm guessing this is pink. And then we got blue. I don't know about everyone else, but I think cats are really evil. They're sent here to torture us. Dogs don't do what cats do. Cats are just, they're here to torture us. It's just true. There's no getting past. They're here to torture. I have a cat and I just know it hates me. It wants me to be hurt. I've had that cat throw 3 glass cup off the counter just with enjoyment. I understand that is kind of fun, throwing glass, shattering it, but for a cat to look at you in the eyes and do that, you know, it's interesting. Yeah, this is probably all getting cut out and muted with some beautiful background music, but it's the thought that counts, because I like to speak, especially when I'm soldering. There's nothing else to do, and sitting in silence is just awkward. So if you guys hear all this, awesome. Tell me what you think in the comments. If not, then I hope the music was at least, you know, a good choice by our editor. See, now there's a problem. There's another blue somewhere. Where's that blue? I might have made a mistake. Edgar, why would you make this mistake? That looks about it, right? Oh yeah, look at that. I'm on to something. What goes there? What goes I'm not even listening to my own advice, and I'm just going with what colors I see available. So if anyone here is confused, welcome to the club. I've soldered over 5,000 headphones easily. And at this point, I just hate it. Especially when you solder this much wires. This little room I'm recording in, it gets very warm, very warm. And basically, I'm in a sauna session. Look at that, we made magic. Perfect. Once you got that, what I do recommend, grabbing a microfiber or a towel and a little bit of rubbing alcohol, and just slightly dapping some on there over the solder points, just because the solder paste, once it heats up, if you put too much, it spreads everywhere, then it's very sticky, and with the wires sitting how they do, if they move and it's sticking down, they'll start fraying, and yeah, that's no good. Then want to place these back on their points. You should hear it click. If you don't hear it click, well, yeah, I don't know what to say there. This one's a little more difficult just because the angle it's at. Make sure you close that. There you go. And just to make sure, give it a small little pull if it doesn't come out good. These ones don't really pull on because they will come out. They're easier to undo once the glue's gone. If you wanted to, if you have super glue, you could add small dab here and here on both sides. But as long as you're not dropping your headphones every 5 minutes, that should not be an issue. Now you want to place this back down. Once it's in each corner or each side, you will see this tiny little tab. Make sure it's lined up in all those tabs. And if it's not flush, that means something below is in the way. But if it's sitting flush on each tab, then you're good to grab your screws and screw them back in. Oh, sorry, a little out of frame, but you get the point. Add the other screws, put new tape onto here. Honestly, I don't even, like, this tape has been done for a while, but it doesn't really move once you put the ear pad down. So clip the ear pad in, every single clip, boom. There you go, clean that off. And I've been reading a lot online, Reddit, for people talking about how they clean their headphones. And I will say, this is the best solution for cleaning headphones. You just put a little bit, get your microfiber damp, and you wipe your headphones down. Because I've been seeing on Reddit, people are saying, oh, get a microfiber towel, damp it with water, then clean off your headphones. That's a big no. Because water gets everywhere and water causes corrosion. Rubbing alcohol does not. These little microphone holes, kind of hard to see. I think you kind of see them. Yeah, you go over that with water and water gets in. Say goodbye to your headphones and hope that Black Friday deals are really good. There's the tools you need to repair your headphones, and that's how you do it. Hope you guys like my TED Talk. Have a great day.
Thanks for watching the video, guys. If you guys love what we do, please support us. You guys can click on the links that we have on the end screen. You guys can buy our parts, sales, or service so we can continue to make great videos for you guys for many more years. Thank you.